mountain where the frozen wind blows stands a dwarf of iron spirit who has forged a brand new home. He found a daughter in the rubble, Cattie-brie, his heart's delight. Then he broke a barbarian spirit just to show him what was right. A family not by blood, but of clan, friend and axe, with a kindness hidden deep beneath the armor on his back. Hey! The forge is screaming louder, the silver fire glows, a secret kept in darkness that only the king knows. Bruenor, hammer of the north, forging destiny, calling the heroes forth. With a heart of mithril and a will of stone, he's marching back to claim his ancient throne. His ancient throne. He took the white-hot metal, sang a smithy's ancient song to craft a gift for Wulfgar, a hammer unmatched and strong. Age's fang was birthed in lightning, etched with runes of dwarven pride. Now the son of the tundra battles with the king by his side. The forge has made a family of powerful, unlikely kin. The journey the king must undertake will finally begin. Bruenor, hammer of the north, forging destiny, calling the heroes forth. With a heart of mithril and a will of stone, he's marching back to claim his ancient throne.
Wilder lands and shadow creatures, darkness in the deep. A promise made a lifetime ago is a promise he must keep.
Through the halls of shimmer gloom, where the silver veins once ran, he will reclaim the legacy of the Battlehammer deeply, but the spirits never bowed. He shouts a challenge to the dark, defiantly and proud. From the peaks of Kelvin's cairn to the gates of Mithril Hall, the king has come to claim his home and watch the shadows fall. The silver veins are calling, the darkness turns to light. The king is in his fiery mood, prepared to win the destiny, calling the heroes forth. With a heart of mithril and a will of stone, he's finally home upon his silver throne. Mithril, Mithril, the king is home. Mithril, Mithril, the hall is won. Mithril, spires of the south he fled, with the ruby pendant and a price on his head, to the frozen tundra where the white winds blow, a master of scrimshine, the ice and the snow. He sat at the table of the Battlehammer king, to drink and eat while dwarven friends would sing. A rogue among giants, a friend to the drow, he is small for a hero, yet he made his vow. The past is calling, the fuel is shimmering, the pasha is calling, is decked from the sand. The spider is spinning a trap for the hand. Regis, the halfling of the hall, smallest of shadows, he stands ever tall. With the flash of the gem and a silver tongue light, transfixing the north under ice, wind, sky. The hunter was cold, Artemis and dreary for blood and for gold. The iron shackles bit deep in his wrist, vanished from friends in a grey shadowed mist. Across the long miles to the Callimport heat, to the lair of the pasha, to certain defeat. He trembled in darkness, a thief in a cage, until he found courage and friends came with rage. Hey, the desert is burning, hey, the tides are turning, the ruby is dull and the hope is all gone, but the bravest of hearts find the light of the dawn.
Callum stands, washing his hands of the coward he was in the life he had led.
No longer a victim, no longer in dread, he found his own steel in the den of the thief. Redemption is born in the garden of grief. Does not sleep in the web of the goddess, a secret to keep, reborn as the spider, the paraffin's name, with the body of strength and a heart just the same, wielding the mace where the dark spirits dwell, escaping the pull of the loath-woven hell. The companion returned from the edge of the grave to stand with the heroes, the bold and the brave. The web is breaking, the world is shaking, the spider has risen with fire in his eyes, the halfling reborn under Fearun sky. Regis, the halfling of the hall, smallest of shadows, he stands ever tall. From the ruby's glow to the spider's sting, let every tavern and mountainside ring. Regis, the master of the hidden hand, the bravest small soul in the heart of the land. The ruby glows, the web is Wizarded giant of a man, golden hair like the sun. A prince of the tundra, raider of Icewind, is where his legends begun. He swung at the dwarf with the fury of old, but met with a shackled fate. 5 years of service to pay for the blood and lose his tribal hate. He learned the heart of the mountain king beneath the forge's glow. A son of the north in a craftsman's hall with seeds of honor to sow. The spirit of the elk is rising, the shackles fall away. A hero carved from winter's frost is born into the day. Wulfgar, son of the frozen wind, where do the paths of the heroes end? With age's fang in a calloused hand, he guards the peace of the frozen land. The twin curved blades, a master of speed and light. He taught the barbarian rhythm and grace to conquer the shadows of night. No longer a brute with a mindless stripe, but a dancer of death and stone. A champion forged by the hand of a friend, the greatest the Dales have known. But fate is a spider with silver threads and destiny's price is steep. A shadow is waiting in Mithril Hall where the ancient demons sleep. The spirit of the elk is rising, a brand new honor found. A hero carved from winter's bite will bravely hold his ground. The ceiling cracked, the darkness lunged, a dwemer horror from hell. He traded his life for the kin he loved. In the moment the hammer fell, gone to the pits of the abyss's maw, where the Yuckle screams his name. A soul of light in a realm of night, consumed by a demon's flame. Silent on cold stone floors, the sun of the north is gone. A void in the heart of the companions 5, a sunset without a dawn. They whisper his name to the tundra stars of the man who stood so tall, who broke the back of the shadow beast and perished to save them all. The spirit of the elk is broken, the white wolf howls in pain. Will the thunder of the ages fang ever strike the earth again? Wulfgar, son of the frozen wind, is this where the paths of the heroes end? With ages fang in a ghostly hand, he purple fungi grow. A noble son was chosen for the Spider Queen's dark show. Third son of House Do'Urden, when the daggers find their mark. A child of violet eyes was born to navigate the dark. He mastered every blade, but his heart refused the kill. The cruelty of the drow broke before a quiet will. Zaknafine, secret student, in the shadows light was found. A soul that couldn't breathe beneath dark goddess hallowed ground.
The ritual is calling, the priestess screams a prayer,
But a warrior feels the calling to flee this dark affair.
oh, the drow who walked away through the tunnels of the night, casting off the dark web chains to find a different light. With twinkle and icing death, he carves a righteous path, the legend from the Underdark, defying evil's twisted wrath.
10 years of lonely silence in the corridors of stone. With Guenhwyvar as friend, he was never quite alone. The hunter took the spirit, the instinct sharp and wild. The Underdark's grim shadow claimed its wayward child. He fought the mind flayer's grasp and the beholder's baleful eye, while dreaming of a world that held a ceiling called the sky.
The Underdark is calling, the wild claims his soul,
But the hunter blazes forth with living as his goal.
oh, the drow who walked away through the tunnels of the night, casting off the dark web chains to find a different light. With twinkle and icing death, he carves a righteous path, the legend from the Underdark, defying evil's twisted wrath.
No more the blood-stained altars, no more the spider's web. The tide of love is turning, watch the dark influence ebb. From the labyrinth of madness to the gate of stone and pine, the destiny of Do'Urden is a path they'll now defy.
The tunnel opened wide as the morning started gray. He felt the sting of golden warmth, the dawning of the day. The sun was like a fire, a blinding holy brand. But he saw the green of forests and the wide and stretching land. A surface world of wonders where the wind begins to sing. The ranger found his freedom and the peace that it would bring.
The darkness lies behind him, the surface waits ahead.
The hero of the north awakens from a life of dread.
oh, the drow who walked away through the tunnels of the night, casting off the dark web chains to find a different light. With twinkle and icing death, he carves a righteous path, the legend from the Underdark, defying evil's twisted wrath. Out of the dark into the light, he walks the world of sudden beneath the stars so bright. The dark, the ranger of the north.
Drizzt Do'Urden. Deep below the shadowed stone, where spider shadows crawl, a ranger walked through endless night beneath the demon wall. Exiled eyes of lavender, twin scimitars drawn wide, the hunted son of men sober runs in with vengeance at his side. Then from the blackest shimmer came obsidian firelight, a panther born from astral mist with emeralds burning sight. No chain upon a spectral soul, no master's cruel command, only trust within the touch of Drizzt Do'Urden's hand.
Through the halls of twisted kings, through poison, blood, and flame, the Underdark itself would learn to fear Guenhwyvar's name.
Through the caverns of the dark, moonfire beast and outcast mark, bound by heart, not bound by spell, caught through darkness, rise from hell.
Guenhwyvar,
Shadow panther, she brings mystical fury.
when Drizzt calls her, the underworld should worry. Guenhwyvar,
Leaping through celestial voids of starlight night.
Mighty spirit of the beast, ready to defend and fight.
Guenhwyvar,
Not a servant, not a slave.
More than magic ever gave.
When it's dark, he calls her name.
Guenhwyvar,
Across the wild of Icewind Dale, beneath the silver skies, she hunted ghosts beside the elf whose sorrow never dies. Against the goblin horde she tore like midnight given teeth, a living omen summoned from the starless world beneath.
but every call would drag a soul from realms beyond the known, back into the onyx prison where she waited all alone. And Drizzt heard the mournful roar behind her burning eyes, a creature cursed to serve the hand that called her from the skies.
yet every battle, every scar, each dawn that they survive meets something ancient in her heart awaken. Come alive,
Hear the mountain shake, hear the binding break, no longer chained by sorcery.
She chose the path, she chose to be.
Guenhwyvar,
Astral hunter, silver flame,
echoes.
trembling every mention of her name.
Guenhwyvar,
Fangs against eternity.
her claws rewriting destiny.
not created, she became soul unbound from rune and chain, through the ranger's hopes and dreams and her own fearless love.
In the silence, beyond summoning, beyond command, beyond the stone, a spirit stared into the void and found a will that was her own.
No color, no cage, no master,
No mage, only the bond, friendship and primal rage. Stronger than the plains between. No artifact, no wizard's hand could forge what she became. A soul transformed through loyalty, no magic could contain.
And when the ranger walks alone beneath the winter stars, the sound of spectral padded steps still follows from afar. Not summoned now by slavery, but answering by choice. The beast who learned what freedom means through one compassionate voice.
every run from dark to dawn shall carry through the years the roar that shattered destiny and silenced ancient fear.
From shadow she ascends.
No beginning, no end. Heart to and the songs where old grief lies. Bruenor's daughter, fierce and wild, steel in heart, though fate beguiled. Through winter roads and dragon flame, the bards began to sing her name. Through the dark, with Penthammer and pride, arrange a new friend in the wind arrived. Lavender eyes beneath the hood, a soul misunderstood. She saw no monster in the night, no cursed elf unfit for light. And by the fires of ice and snow, their destinies began to grow. And the moon burned silver through the pines, while old gods whispered tangled signs to wandering hearts beneath the stars. Bound their scars, bound their scars. Cattie-brie, Cattie-brie, sing the name through storm and sea. Wield the fire, break the chains, stand beside the Shadow King. Through the Underdark they ride with Guenhwyvar at their side. Steel and sorrow, love and pain, bound in blood and arcane flame. The years turn cruel as winters do. The gods unmade what mortals knew. Companions faded one by one like dying stars before the dawn. She walked beyond the veil of sleep, where silent spirits vigils keep. Reborn beneath celestial fire, a phoenix soul from funeral pyre. But love endures what death divides. Beyond the plains and changing tides, just wandered lost through endless war. Still hearing her voice through the roar, and every blade that split the sky still carried one unanswered cry. For in his heart no realm could sever the vow of always and forever. Now the heavens crack with thunder calls, and kingdoms burn beyond their walls. Yet through the ash one lantern gleams inside his dreams. Inside his dreams. Cattie-brie, sing the name through storm and sea. Wield the fire, break the chains, stand beside the Shadow King. Through the Underdark they ride with Guenhwyvar at their side. Steel and sorrow, love and pain, bound in blood and arcane flame. If fate should claim the stars above, still not even death can silence love. The ranger kneels beneath black rain, calling softly through the pain. Cattie-brie, and from the silence comes a spark. Cattie-brie, a lantern glowing through the dark. Cattie-brie, a hand reaches through endless night. Cattie-brie, to guide him back toward the light. Now side by side through shattered lands, the hunter and the mage still stand against the tyrant's guards and flames, still calling out each other's names. Her arrows blaze with silver light, his scimitars eclipse the night. And every bard in every hall will sing how love outlived it all. Though kingdoms fade and legends die, though mountains sink and oceans rise, the story carved in starfire gleams beyond the edge of mortal dreams. And when the final candle dims, when ancient choirs cease their hymns, a lone lute echoes soft and free. One final song for Cattie-brie. Now